Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigerian news. And now the news in details. Oshiomole versus Obaseki. Tell Nigerians the university you attended. Obaseki challenges Oshiomole. The governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki, and the chairman of the ruling party, All Progressive Congress, Adams Oshiomole, are in battle of words again over the recent allegation that Obaseki allegedly forged his university certificate. The battle between Adams Oshiomole and Godwin Obaseki started in 2019 and has since then been getting tougher despite the joint effort of different groups to settle them. Adams Oshiomole, in a statement at Abuja yesterday, echoed words about his disbelief of the authenticity of the university certificate of the current governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin Obaseki. He said that the university certificate of Obaseki should be confirmed from the University of Ibadan to be sure he actually attended and gained a certificate from the school, in his words. Oshiomole said someone should approach the UI and end this matter once and for all. If the certificate Obaseki parades is that of the UI, find out how did he pass Senate screening of those days. I am aware that in those days, when this man never dreamt of becoming a governor, every student, no matter your status or your family name, must pass screening. The governor, through his spokesman, Osage, challenged the chairman to proceed to the University of Ibadan to check the authenticity of his certificate, and while he is done with that, he should tell Nigerians the university he attended to have known the guidelines for admission, in his words. Describing the allegations as baseless, he said, "We have said before, these allegations are baseless, and come to think of it, which university did Adams Oshiomole attend to know what the admission process is like? The responsibility of setting guidelines for admission into university rests on the Senate of the institution. The lecturers who taught the governor are still alive, and the institution is still there." He added that the lecturers who taught the governor are still very much alive. It would therefore be a lot easier to confirm if he attended the university and gained the certificate. Mr. Crusade added that the University of Ibadan is one of the most reputable in the whole of Africa, and that Obaseki begged his BSA degree in classical studies from the university from as far back as 1979, and anyone who wants to confirm should visit the university for confirmation. After much assessment of the fight between Adams Oshiomole and Obaseki, Daily Trend wonders whether there is forgery or not. The issue of forgery was not important to Oshiomole when he first endorsed Godwin Obaseki for the Edo State gubernatorial back in 2016. So people, what is your own take? What do you think about this? This is to tell you that the fight between Obaseki and Adams Oshiomole is getting tougher and tougher every day. You know, both of them, they are now tackling each other, you can imagine. But who is saying the truth? But my question is that how can somebody go for how can a governor of a state does not have a certificate? Though I would not be surprised, because even our President Muhammadu Buhari, does he have a certificate? We don't know. So how much more the governor of Edo State? You know, and people were saying that Oshiomole graduated from University of Textile Kaduna from distinction. He studied tribological and political Wahhanism. When a primary school dropout now sits in a position to decide who has a university certificate, you can see that the whole system has collapsed. Who is Oshiomole to challenge the authenticity of a basic university certificate? A rabbit scavengers. You were dancing like a leftover pomo in ogbono soup. Baba Osho is an illiterate. He only rised up through unionism. Honestly, I am sick and tired of this present leadership of Buhari. All of them all. By the time they check them thoroughly, you can see that this leadership, they don't have a certificate. Many of them have a forged certificate. Look at the case of Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma. There was a time that we were hearing that his certificate too was a forged one. You can imagine. We are sick and tired of all these things that is going on in this present administration. And the problem is that our president will be seeing things going wrong and he could not talk. You can imagine this. He will not say anything about it. And if I may ask, what is Oshiomole looking for again in a Edo governorship race? If not that he is ensuring that he does not want somebody to go there and expose his past wrong. Is this how the present government claimed that they are fighting corruption? They are not fighting corruption. They are increasing the rate of corruption in Nigeria. And they are encouraging corruption among our leaders, our Nigerian-led leaders. That's the problem. People were just saying that all international eyes are on President Buhari to see what he will do about Oshiomole, because Oshiomole is now very erratic and showing serious sign of mental sickness. His insistent obsession about removing Obaseki is barbaric in concept and extremely maniacal in execution, to the extent that he is dangerously instigating the waste of innocent blood in Edo State because he wants to regain control of Edo State's treasury to steal. If Obaseki is screened out of the governor election, then Adams Oshiomole must go to jail because he was the one that enforced Obaseki on Edo people. Exactly, because when you look at the analysis, you can conclude that Adams Oshiomole was the first person that encouraged Obaseki to become the governor of Edo State. But my question is that during those times, don't they check the certificate? Why is it now that they are checking certificate? So because of the fight between Obaseki and Adams Oshiomole, that is the reason why both of them are trying to expose themselves. This is a childish play, I'm telling you. It's a childish play. Because the thing is that it is better to say the truth than telling lies and using fake results, in which we know that many of our leaders in Nigeria, they do such a thing. They tell lies about their results. Look at Fayose Ekiti State when he was a governor of Ekiti State. We heard that Kayode Fayose forged his own certificates too. So what happened at the end of the day? At the end of the day, the whole case died down. Nobody heard about the forged certificate of Fayose. And we said we have a governor. We have a government. If Oshiomole didn't go to university, there is no crime in that. He needs to speak out. Since he has school certificate of GCE, he's good to go for an exalted position in Nigeria. What the constitution required is attempted school certificate and not university degree or degrees. So why getting involved in forgery? Why are they getting involved in all this forgery? Why? And Oshiomole should remember that there is the law of what you sow, which you must surely reap. Edo people know all your evil against the state. So guys, what is your own take? What do you think? Your comment is highly appreciated, and kindly drop your comment at the comment section. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We say God bless you and thank you so much. If you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below And also, please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will be the first person to watch our latest news. God bless you once again. Stay safe.